Welcome to Healthy by Knowledge, the show that makes being healthy easy by showing you how, and I am your host Zaid Shah. Now, today I'm going to share with you a very special and delicious pesto recipe. Now, it's not any old pesto recipe because this one is actually made with aubergines. Now, it's actually a friend of mine, his grandmother, gave him the recipe or used to make this recipe for him, and he taught me the very recipe I'm going to share with you right now, which is absolutely incredible. Quick to make, healthy, and the best thing is you know exactly what ingredients are going in, how much oil you're putting in, how much parmesan is going to be going in, and everything is fresh, healthy, and extremely delicious. So let's get cracking. Now, first things first, let's prep our aubergines. So all we're going to do is we're going to slice our aubergines in half. Now, once we got them sliced in half, the next thing we're going to do is score the flesh of the aubergine in a crisscross way. Put the knife in, so I have it in maybe 1 centimeter there, and then we're crisscrossing all the way down the aubergine. Okay, then you go diagonal the other way to get the crisscross. And there you have it, simple as that. And you do that for each half of the aubergine. Now, once we've crisscrossed the flesh, next we're going to grab a non-stick pan. And what we're going to do now is we're going to place our aubergines on the pan, drizzle them with some oil, place them face down on the pan and stick them in the oven. Coat the face of the flesh so that it's all covered in oil. Okay? Then you place it flesh down on the baking tin. Next, we're going to grab 2 cloves of garlic. Okay, so peel your garlic, stick it in amongst the aubergine like that, and now we're sticking this in the oven for 30 minutes on 190 degrees. Okay, now before getting into the pesto, we're going to stick our pasta on. Okay, so pasta's cooking, now we can get into our pesto. So first things first, scoop the flesh out, just like that. Now it comes out really easily. That's a good indicator if you cooked it properly, because the aubergine flesh should just be coming out like that, so easy. Okay, once all the flesh has been scooped out, this is how simple the pesto really is to make. So you grab yourself a food processor, take the lid off. We're going to begin by putting our aubergine flesh in with the 2 cloves of garlic. Add some extra virgin olive oil. So be generous with it. I'd say about 5 to 6 tablespoons. Next, fresh basil. Whack it in there. Here's a small handful of almonds. Parmesan. It really is up to you how much parmesan you want to add in. To begin with, I'm going to add in a little bit. Now, the last ingredient we have to add is salt. A nice big teaspoon of salt goes in. All you got to do now is stick it on. Okay, so in the meantime, I just drained my pasta. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to grab myself a bowl and put my pasta in there. So you can see there's still some water. There's still some water left in amongst the pasta, which is great. That's exactly what you want. Because now, when you mix the pesto in with the pasta, that water is going to help lubricate everything, so it's excellent. Okay, so grab yourself a spoon. Yeah, this pesto really is something else. Okay, so I'm gonna use about half right there, and then you just mix it in. That is like no other pesto you'll be tasting, because the nuttiness of the almonds, you can actually taste it quite a bit, and it really does add a different element to the whole dish. And also, not to mention the aubergine. that is how you do it. Yeah, that is absolutely delicious, honestly. If you got the time and you got a couple of aubergines lying around the fridge with some fresh basil in your kitchen, don't hesitate to make this pesto, because why not make a pesto that's so cheap? Almonds are accessible, you can find them everywhere, and then you're just left with a delicious dish. And people are always impressed when you make a pesto from scratch. I mean, I don't know why, it's not very difficult, but it seems to do the trick when you whip up a pesto just like that in front of people. They are pretty amazed. This pesto is really simple to make. The ingredients are really easy to get your hands on. Takes a couple of minutes to do. Once you've got the aubergines roasted, just pop it all in the blender, and then that's it really. Nothing difficult. So hopefully you enjoyed the recipe. If you like what you see and you'd like to see more videos, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.